Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of It's Bandit O'Clock Series 2. We're getting closer every day. It's not going to be long now before it's finished. Today, I think I might even be able to start it. Fingers crossed. So, let's get cracking and put a few more bits on it, shall we? Before we crack on, I had to take a trip out of the garage and around a friend's garage because he has a lathe. And he turned me up these lovely spacers so I could fit the handlebars. I had to change a battery and take a tank off of one of his bikes, but in exchange for doing that, he made me a couple of spacers, so thank you very much for that. I've got a couple of shots of us doing that, or me filming him doing it. I'll put them in now, but I need these to fit the handlebars, which I'm going to do in just a moment. So now, I need to put my spacers on to the original Bandit bolts, just like that. And then I need to put this around here. Ooh. There we go, and it's fallen on. And I definitely think it looks a lot more like a bike now it's got its handlebars on, and they are pretty well the perfect size, so really happy with them. The calipers I've put on just so they aren't straining the lines, but I do need to sort the spacers out for those, which will probably be washers, but I'm probably not going to do that today. I just want to try and get it started really. So I put some washers and nuts on the handlebars so they don't fall off. That's one side done. Just got to put the other side on there. A little bit more fiddly this side, but there we go. She's on. Right, this is going to take me a couple of minutes, so bear with me. Now, the next bit I'm going to do is sort the wiring out. I say sort the wiring out. I've got to connect that lot. Now, I'm not actually going to put them in their final place because you notice there's no headlight or anything on it. But I'm not actually going to put them through the headlight or do anything like that. But all will be revealed next week. So, just for today, so we can start her up, I need to put that through there and connect everything. And the great thing is, everything's colour coordinated. So, green to green, which is your ignition one, and then that one is your right hand switch gear, which is black, goes on the black one, and then the wire off of that one goes down this side, which is yellow, does up with the yellow one. And then we've got the clock bracket, which is blue, or the clock loom, which is blue. And then we've got the blue one, so there we go. They're all connected up. Now it's time to move on to the carbs. Now the next piece is put the carbs on. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the throttle cables on. Now I have done this before and done it the wrong way round, which was a little bit embarrassing. So I'm going to make sure I put them on the correct way. So let's move the carbs out of the way for the moment. We'll stick them there. So we've got our 2 throttle cables. That's all the way back. So that one there is pulling the carbs open. So let's see which way they work. Right, so that one there goes all the way through the back around to the front. So I've got my trusty little screwdriver, and there could be some swearing and there's going to be some skin knuckles probably, so let's see how we get on. So I'm going to feed that through as much as I can. Try and feed that through there. I'm trying to feed the cable through as far as possible so I can hook the little bit in the end. So let me see what I can do. So I've got it, half got it in. I just need to get the cable around to the right position, which I'll use a screwdriver for. And it's out again. Right. Like I said, can be a little bit fiddly. Not one of my favourite jobs. So. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there. Aha! We have it. So now it's in there. We can pull that through. Put that up there. And now, the carb's open. Perfect. Right. One more to do, which is the return cable, which should be much easier. So again, going to put that through there just so there's plenty of slack. Put that round there for the hole and then push it back up like that. It's in place, and then hook it through just like that. So now I need to adjust these up so there isn't any slack in them, and then it's time to put the carbs on. I've got my 10mm, so okay, now it's time to put the carbs in. Before I do that though, I've got some pieces of paper that I put down the inlets just to stop any rubbish going down there while we've been working on it. So better pull those out or it will never start. Sorted. Right, now time to put the carbs in. So I've got to try and juggle them between the inlet rubbers and the carbs, which can be hard work because there's never quite enough room, but we will get there with a little bit of perseverance. There we go. We're almost there. So close. But as they say, yeah, so far. Right. Oh, nearly there. I think it could be it. Yeah. Right, now what we need to do is try and put the carbs on. So what I tend to do is use a rocking action. So sort of try and push them into the top and then push them into the bottom. Generally they go on fairly easy, but I might need to move around or make it a bit easier for me because there's not a lot of room to work with at the moment. So yeah, I'll just record this bit next. It might not be a lot of talking, but we'll see how it goes. I might even lower the bike just to make it a bit easier, so I've got a bit more leverage on the carbs, so bear with me. Trying to get the carbs on again, take 2. So, first time I've ever said this, but the skylift is in the way a little bit this time. So, let me try and push these in. I think I'm almost there. Almost. Just a little bit on this side. Got it. Whew. Wasn't too bad in the end, but still a little bit awkward. Now I need to get the airbox on the back of the carb. Right, that side's on. Whew, that took a bit of work, bit of Bill's help as well. We got one end in and it was trying to get the other end off and it was popping off the other end, yeah. Hard work. Bit of lubrication and an extra pair of hands if you got one, that's what I can recommend. So, time to do everything up now. Now, I think it might be time to start it. The battery's on, I've topped it up with oil, I've got a funnel so we can put some fuel in it, choke cable's on, all the wiring's connected, I think we're there. So, I'll just give a quick shout out to Super Scoots, one of our regular commenters on YouTube and subscribers. He wants me to, from this point on, not chop the video, so it might get a bit tedious or whatever, but he wants to see the whole process of starting it for the first time. So I've genuinely not started this. There's no fuel in the carbs. This is the first go. So what I'm going to do is turn the ignition on and see if we've got any oil pressure, because I don't want to start it and have it running if there's no oil pressure. So let's see what happens, shall we? There we go. Oil light's gone out, which is a good sign, and it's turning over nice. So we'll get Bill to come and give us a hand. He's got some fuel, so we'll start filling the carbs up because they will take a bit. So come on in, Bill. So these will take a little bit of fuel because obviously the carbs are completely empty, but I've done it. Right, so I'm going to put a bit of choke on, and then it's time to fire it up. So, are you ready, Bill? Ready? Right, let's see what happens, shall we? Not bad, I don't think. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, good stuff.
So, there we go. Started up pretty easy. I thought it was going to take a few more turns than that. One thing I have done that's probably helped is I've kept the carbs inside as opposed to throwing them down the bottom of a cold, wet, damp shed. I've actually kept them in the house. So whether that's helped or not, I'm not sure. But I'm quite happy with that, really. Should we try again? A little bit of choke. I've got to say, I'm very, very happy with that. So, I'm going to call it a day for this episode of It's Bandit O'Clock. I'm really happy it's running and it's sort of half together. It almost looks like a motorbike now. I know I keep saying that, but yeah. So, next week, I should probably put the bodywork on it and sort out the last sort of few niggling bits I need to do to start riding it. So, my plan is to do a big reveal at the start because I've had a few people asking about what am I doing about the paintwork and stuff like that. So I'll do a big reveal and then I'll show you all the sort of snagging jobs I've got to do on it. So yeah. Thanks again for commenting, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you give the video a big thumbs up and give the channel a subscribe, it really does help us out. So yeah, until next week, we'll see you later.